Hi, welcome back to High Maintenance. We're here with Ganja Yoga's Kendra Guthrie. We're going to talk about topicals and tension. We're also going to try out some vapes from Bison Extracts. I don't know what to do now. Hi.
Kendra. Oh my God.
Hi, Kendra. Hi, Kendra.
Good morning. We've had some edibles.
So this is our third episode that we filmed in a row. So
we're so sorry.
Our apologies in advance.
We had some snacks. We rehydrated. Some of us took some CBD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
So we're here with Kendra, and she teaches yoga at the Flower District.
Every Sunday morning, we do a wake and bake session. You're able to bring your pipe, your bong, your joint, your vape pen, like anything that you like to consume your medical cannabis with. And as long as you have a medical card, you can consume on site. And it's generally a gentle, like slow flow. Like it's not that power hot, like Bikram yoga kind of style. Mm-hmm. What would you say, Nicole?
Oh, I love yours. I would say a lot of deep stretching. Like whenever we leave, I always feel super duper relaxed, and my back always feels way better.
Yeah, yeah. We like to hit the major points and just kind of like work on stress that I think everyday people seem to deal with. Our shoulders, our necks, our hips, our legs.
Perfect way to start your week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's good because it kind of hits everybody's different levels of experience with yoga, because I've been and like Nicole does yoga often, I think, and I had never done yoga at all until I went to your class. So that was a really great experience, and I didn't feel uncomfortable or like it was a terrible, like I had to do bendy things or anything. Like it wasn't something that was just way too much. Right. Or if it was something that I was like, totally not going to be able to do that, you made me feel super comfortable about it. You were just like, if you don't want to do that, if that's not in your practice, that's okay. And that just made me feel so much better. Like I was not nervous, but I also don't think it makes anyone bored. So it hits people that have more experience and they're not bored, and then people that are just totally new to it. So yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah, I love the enhanced aspect.
I agree.
Yes.
I was going to jump to also, we all went to the High Times Cannabis Cup together.
Yes.
And which was a lot of fun.
Including Kendra.
Yes.
That was so fun.
We waited in line together.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, we did.
We got to pass out some water. Like
water
passed out to
us.
Yeah, that was nice.
So, and we, part of us up here were actually judges too. I don't really think that we've discussed too much. I know we didn't discuss that we had the same category.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you had the same products as I did. We discussed now that we did both have this, and this was I had two absolute hands down favorites, and this was one of them. What was your experience with what was in your packet?
First of all, I was super stoked and excited to have been chosen, because topicals is, I think, one of the main applications that really, really helps with like some of the pain in my joints, and
joint pain.
I loved all of it. Yeah, joint pain.
Sorry.
I love it. There were so many different textures and then like fragrances, and what I really liked was there wasn't one that I think I came across that was like really loaded with like junk, It was all natural ingredients. And I think because you have to combine cannabis, with certain types of fats, that's why. And then that's what makes it a nice natural kind of lotion. But I didn't think I came across one I didn't like. They all really did hit pain at a certain level. I think it came down to like personal choice for texture and like scent.
Mm-hmm. And I think that they worked, like you said, different levels for, in different things. And I tried to use it on different aches and pains, like throughout the thing. And also, like you were saying, like the textures and the smells from a patient aspect. I think what smells really good to one person could be, because I have nausea, so I've got a lot of things that are really off-putting to me. So I was like, ooh, there's no way I could, put this on before I left the house or go to bed or anything like that. There's just no way.
Yeah.
This I particularly love. It has little to no odor whatsoever. And it also, I can smooth it and it goes into my skin. It's not like something I was like sitting there, it's greasy and I'm rubbing all day and it's getting on my clothes and stuff like that. So that's the two reasons why that was, or two of the reasons why this was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So
it was definitely one of my top two too.
And I think everybody has used it now. We've all purchased a jar to use. What did everybody think?
I love it for everything. I just had dry hands the other night in bed, and I was too lazy to get up and go grab lotion, but I had that because I'm always hurting, and I just rubbed it on, and I don't know, it didn't bother me. I fell asleep. I slept really hard that night. I'm sure it was a mixture of everything, but anytime I'm hurting in my neck, any kind of tension, I really enjoy it. And it's the extended pain release, so.
You were putting it on your hands.
Yeah.
I'm really anxious. Like, I notice, like, I rub my hands because, like, it's like they're really tense.
Yeah.
So, like, that's where I was putting it on my hands, and, like, it made them, like, feel better.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got a lot of neuropathy pain with diabetes, and this is amazing for it, the pain cream.
This is really great for hives. I notice if I get stressed out and I start getting hives or get itchy, I'll just rub that on there and it takes care of that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I actually just put it on before we sat down. I use it for scar tissue pain on my abdomen from my surgeries. It actually makes it really uncomfortable for me to sit or stand in certain positions, and it just helps make life a lot more comfortable. So it's like an everyday need for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Has anybody put it in their belly button yet?
I have
I
not.
do that.
It goes over my belly button because I have 2 scars in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I do it there, my C-section scar.
Do you notice any difference when you use it in your belly button?
Yeah, I notice it more for like period pain and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
for anybody that doesn't
to
understand
try
that,
that
will
now.
somebody kind of explain? Like, I know we don't all super know, like, in depth probably.
Yeah, why the belly
Why?
button?
but-
You're most sensitive there, your skin, it'll absorb there the most and go into, I guess, your bloodstream.
There's
I'm
a
not
bunch
sure.
of nerves behind the belly button
Exactly.
that lead to like everything else.
Well, it makes sense, yeah. Leftover from the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Some people have used, what do they call it? THC friction
Friction
oil. Thank you, oil, not lube, or lube, however you want to use it.
That's what it is.
But I had seen on Facebook one time this lady said she was having cramps and her husband was just feeling silly, so they were sitting there. She filled their belly buttons up with the oil and taped over it, and they were just sitting, on their couch, their bellies flat, just watching a show like on Netflix, just getting the benefits, relaxing. It really does work, and that's when I tried it, and so yeah,
Wow.
for sure it does.
I'm gonna try it.
I don't like things in my belly button. I don't think I would like that. I'm weird about my belly button.
I think
That's a
this
fun
stuff-
fact.
This is
That's a fun fact.
I think this, even without doing it in your belly button, I think it just, wherever I have put this, it's really, really been like a fairly quick reaction, and it's just eased the tension, definitely, because I do the same as you, and we'll put it, not my belly button, but on my back of my neck and my shoulders, and that's really like my place where I carry everything and all the tension and the stress from work, and it's just, that's where I carry all mine, so that helps. Love that.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
has everybody tried
Also,
these?
we purchased these, and they are you can get them at a couple different places because they are, I think, kind of hard to find right now. And Mango Cannabis was one place that had them. Pura had them, and we'll post the links in the list of everybody that had them. But these, I thought they were really incredible. What did you guys think?
These are from Bison.
Yes,
they're
the
really
Bison
sweet.
pods.
I
Yeah.
feel
The
like
Uno
3008
Unipods.
with these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's like a Men in
I
Black
just-
vape.
That's what I was about to say. Men in Black. That's what I'm getting
I'm
from
about
you
to
guys.
forget your bullshit. Hold on.
Yes. I think that these will be really good too for just like it looks like a jewel.
Yeah.
So it's nobody is going to know what it is if you're keeping
Yeah.
it in your house, or if you're still in the
Walking
cannabis
from
closet.
your car into Walmart with your kids.
Yeah.
I was
never
also
said-
surprised
Indiscreet.
because you literally just
Because
take
that's
this
way
off
more
and
acceptable to people.
stick it
You
on
can smoke
there.
your nicotine around your kids. Sorry.
Yes, it just pops right. And there's
Instead of like having to screw like some of them you have to like put together, you literally just had to like stick this on there. I was like, oh,
and there's strain
Sweet.
specific too, which I thought was really, really, really neat.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk
And it
more about
won't
the
leak,
terpenes and all of
you
that
know?
too.
Yeah.
a bit
You don't have to stand
later
it up.
on.
yeah. I do stand it up though,
Yeah.
naturally.
It's still good.
Would you want to go ahead and we'll take a break now, and then when we get back, we'll go ahead and we'll get more into the terpenes and also some ways that you kind of de-stress too. Okay.
That sounds
Sounds great.
Hi, this is Nicole from the Bomb Boutique at 2606 South Sheridan Road. If you're just beginning your cannabis journey and you don't know where to start, come by and see our sweet staff. We can get you set up with cones, bongs, dab rigs, you name it, all your smoking accessories and accessories for yourself too. Bong Boutique, 2606 South Sheridan Road. Bong Boutique, 2606 South Sheridan Road. We hope to see you soon.
Would you like to advertise your brand on our show? We have multiple sponsorship positions available on High Maintenance Productions, from product highlights to commercial space, live reads, or special segments. We have got a place for you. For more information or to get your company on our next show, email highmaintenanceok@gmail.com today.
I just thought it was dead.
Okay, so Kendra, you brought this lovely jar with you today. Tell us about what's going on there.
Oh, so like I'm so excited. Like after 788 passed, like my favorite thing to do, like one of my mindfulness practices is gardening. Like I just feel so connected to everything with my hands in the dirt and watching things grow and like tearing it down and moving through the cycle of the seasons. Yes. I know you feel me, girl. So yeah, this is my first harvest from this summer season of my outdoor grow. I still left the sugar leaves on, and Shell just let me know that there's a little dispensary in Sepulveda that will press that product for me. So I'm really excited about that too.
What are sugar leaves?
Sugar leaves,
They're, I don't want to touch it, but like these longer outer leaves here, they're actually attached farther in, but they have a bunch of trichomes all over them, so you can still press that off of them.
I'd be ashamed to waste all that.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Congrats on that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You
Do you guys
guys
wanna smell?
are like
Yes.
garden extraordinaire. Though you two both are very like planty ladies.
yeah, I like to nurture things and like encourage them to grow.
Yeah.
And I think that's like one of my favorite things about the yoga practice too, with this cannabis enhanced, is it's just so much more nurturing, like on a deeper level.
Absolutely. Pass that down. I want to smell.
What strain is this? Do you know?
It's actually my dad's heirloom seeds that he's had since like the 70s when he was in the Marines and over in the Philippines.
What?
So it hermaphrodites, pardon me, just every year, but not a lot. Like as you can tell, she still gives big buds, but just a little bit of seeds. And so we keep replenishing with that. So he's been growing that for quite a while.
That's beautiful.
Wow. Well, getting back to, yoga and practices, I like coming to you on Sunday because I have scoliosis and I get really tight, and I forget to breathe through all of that. And so when I come here on Sunday, it's really nice to just lay there and you just keep reminding me, just breathe through it. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then I can relax my shoulders and they can drop to the floor. And so, but like, sitting all day, this is our third episode. My back is killing me. So are there some poses that I can do just sitting in my chair in a little tiny area?
There's lots of things that you can do. It's nice to make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. And then one of the things that I like to do when I sit down in a chair is just to take some of that extra flesh from the sides of my hips and my bottom and sit a little flatter so that my sits bones have a little more groundedness. And then you can just take your hands up overhead, fingertips together, and we can all tilt that way to the right.
I didn't know we were gonna really do it.
I like it. And then take your breath and inhale your way back to center. And exhale, take those hands down to heart. Wiggle the shoulders, bend your knees, give them a little wiggle, and then inhale, take those hands all the way back up. And exhale over to the left. Yay. Just feel some length on the side body. Yeah, exactly, right?
That's always what I think
And you can
of.
inhale back to the center, and you can exhale back to the right. Inhale back to the center. Let's give Jess what she wants and exhale back to the left.
Thank you.
Inhale it back to the middle and exhale, hands down to heart. Wiggle those shoulders, shake your hands out. And that's the other thing. I think we forget to take care of our hands and our wrists. You can just like press your palms forward gently with the fingertips on the backs of the others.
Cracking.
Yeah, see? And then just give it a little shake out.
Good.
And then get that other side going. And then how many of us text all day and type all day with our phones? So
I
kind of
know
like
what you're talking about.
you're milking a goat,
cookie
you know,
scoop all
just
day.
a little bit of gentle pressure. And you're
my
right,
God,
it helps
that
to apply
shit.
the pain cream first because then you're like actively rubbing it in as you work through it.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna put some on and put my hand in gloves.
I love the packaging on this, by the way. Sorry, I have to say that. I love the packaging.
Oh, their branding is just on point.
It really is.
It's amazing. Yes.
It has
again,
every bit of information on the side. Too.
Yes.
Like every bit of
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
The THC, the CBD.
Even the
strain,
even
the
the
specific
cream is
strain.
specific.
Yeah.
Specific. Ooh. Third episode reminder.
I have one of their like carts that I really like too that I got. I got it for a penny from the last Women in Weed thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it was Night Nurse was the strain, and it was really good. I really liked it.
Good things about Night Nurse.
Yeah.
Your strain in your pod this time is Reba.
Yes.
Reba.
I will sing.
No, don't.
Kendra, do you have any positive, since we've done poses, do you have, what is it, affirmation?
Affirmation.
Yes, any of
Yeah.
that or any
Like
mantras or
one of the things that I love best about doing a wake and bake like Sunday mornings is just like kind of it's that weekly reset. Like that's what I hear from my frequent like clients is I come here and I just set the intention for the rest of the week. Like I know you guys did that when you really needed some self-care break, right? And that's what I allow people to kind of set their own intentions. Sometimes I try to guide it, you know, like, you know, I'll take a moment and make sure to refill my cup before I say yes to more, right? Because I think that's something that's a reminder we all need, particularly nowadays.
Absolutely.
And then it's okay to just say, you know, just breathe, one breath at a time. Yeah, and then slow down.
Slowing down is the.
That's
that's
the
it.
thing, yeah, right
Yes.
there. Slow down.
That's for us.
That's where the
Is there a
cannabis
crystal
comes
that'll
in.
make you
That's-
slow down?
Yeah,
Cannabis
there
is.
is.
That's where that comes in. That's the slow you down and help like just kind of break down the walls that you put up and just makes you more comfortable. I feel like in like the Ganja yoga classes.
Yeah. And then reminding people that you breathe in the line at the checkout, breathe, you know, after that bad like traffic on the highway, breathe in your driveway before you go in. Don't take all of the stuff in the day with you. Breathe through it, let it go, and then move forward just with what you need.
Do not rip people out of their cars. Just breathe.
Yeah.
I try really hard on my way home to like de-stress even if traffic is bad. Like I just sometimes can get like lost in music.
Yeah.
Like I saw your thing the other day. I've seen that post about like the goosebumps. Like sometimes I'm like, how did I get home? Because I'm like singing along like and I'm just like, but like I'm not. I realized the way I just said that made it sound like I was like medicated, but like I'm not. I just mean like I get so lost in music sometimes like that I'm just singing and I'm like, oh my gosh, didn't even realize traffic was horrible. Like the red lights, I wasn't getting pissed because I was like,
Music is medicine.
yeah,
Music is medicine.
yeah.
Movement is medicine. Yeah. Meditation.
Yeah.
Medication.
How we were talking earlier too about like rolling a blunt or like packing a bowl. It's like a ritual and it's like a meditation like in itself to do that.
Speaking of chair poses, did we discuss your chair at all?
Oh, how do you feel about that chair?
This fancy queen chair.
Yes.
I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Nicole, will you tell us the origin story
Okay,
of this
yes.
fabulous chair?
Our guest chair.
Yes, our guest chair. I saw it on Marketplace, and it was really inexpensive one night. It was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking, oh, it was like $20. Like, oh, I have to have it. So I messaged. I was like, oh, I will take it right now, and so I said I'll pick it up wherever, whenever, and it was like I said, it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and so I get a message, like a text message from the guy, and he goes, hey, are you still meeting me today? And I'm like, oh no, Jeff, we've got to go meet this guy over at this Quid Trip. I get this $20 chair really fast, and blah, blah. So we're late to go pick it up, and we get there, we pick it up, and the young man is selling it for his ministry. He wants to go, and he's going to go overseas on a missions trip. And so Jeff gives him extra money because he loves the chairs. So he's like, this is only $20. Here's extra money for it. And all this stuff. I love it. So we bring it up here, and Tiffany keeps asking me why the heck this chair is up here. And I'm like, oh, it's just a cute little chair. And she was like, yeah, you know what it is? I was like, yeah, it's a corner chair. And she was like, yeah, no. So do you want to explain what I thought the corner chair was?
Well, it's actually a queening chair, and A certain fetish group uses it, but it's from back in the day where, you know, a man would service a woman. And it would usually be a queen or someone of like royalty. And that's how she would sit, is in a queening position.
Yeah.
So yeah.
One time Kendra did a hill stretch in that chair.
Yeah, we like, could we do all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, she's doing it again.
And I saw her kayak. We went on a float trip. Yeah, and she kayaked, and I thought that was super cool. That is neat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just throw that in there.
No, that's
but
fancy though.
Yes.
Water is like one of my favorite things. So,
That's part of wellness. That's a good,
Yes,
you know.
it is.
yeah, being outdoors. Yeah.
So, on this, what strain did you have?
I had White Widow.
I did too. I really liked it.
That's, yeah, that's one of my favorite original strains that I used to go to back in the day.
What does it taste like?
It basically doesn't. To me, I don't feel like it has a taste,
Yeah, it doesn't have a taste.
which I like.
I like that a lot.
I do too.
And you don't really have to pull very hard on this at all.
That's what I like.
And these pods fit into their own little devices, which are really cool. And mine,
that was
I've got
so
cream.
easy. Yeah, I opened
I was
mine
so
up, and that
impressed.
was literally
Yes.
the easiest thing ever
What
to
are
put
these called?
together.
Agree.
The pods?
Yeah. Uno
Uno pods.
Uno
pods.
pods.
Yes.
I love it. And I love Bison because they are very transparent with their test results. They're strain specific. We use their THC oil in a couple of our products, and I just love everyone that works there. They're awesome.
They're amazing.
They know their shit.
Yeah.
Like 100%, and it's female owned and ran, and it's veteran owned as well. That's
And they're
pretty
kind.
awesome.
They're
so
kind.
kind. And they
coolest
educate
people.
everyone when you speak to them.
So happy to educate.
hmm And their website is really informational too. They have all of their lab reports posted, where you can find their products.
I love that.
really
Yeah.
awesome.
Even their packaging, they have a lot of information on that, which
Yeah.
I just can't get over that. Like that's so important to me. Like just literally everything is listed on there that you could possibly need. Like
Did you have the terpene information on these?
I do. Did you write down?
White Widow is caryophyllene, which is good. And what else? I'm trying to remember what we talked about. That's my favorite.
This one was
that stands out.
64%
Yeah,
THC.
64.
And I can't remember what we said
see.
about the Reba.
Reba is
Reba's 64.9% THC, and I don't know how to say the terpene name. I think it's nerolidol.
Okay.
Is the most prominent one, and then terpenoline. I'm probably saying that one wrong too because it's really long.
And
but-
this is third.
third.
Yes, and so
Yeah.
forgive
this
us.
one's a sativa.
Okay.
And White Widow is a hybrid.
Okay.
and it has most of the information even on
On the
packaging.
package,
Like
yes.
and that's
It's amazing.
I just love it. I can't get over it. Sorry.
And you said their website says where you can pick their stuff up?
Yes, and we're
Yeah,
also
that's
going to
awesome.
have those links posted in our comments too, of where you can get their full line of product.
And I saw them. I think they came to both of the Women in Weed.
Yes.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
did.
Yeah. I know I saw them at the first one.
And we will have Brandy from Bison on an upcoming episode to discuss the safety of vaping. We know that there's a lot of controversy right now going on around vaping, and so they're going to discuss what products are safe and what to look for and what not. And these products are obviously safe and they're tested, and that's why we're willing to smoke them. So
I think there's a lot of questions too that we can just kind of really cover. And if anybody has questions, definitely they should comment on this video or leave.
Absolutely.
Yes,
just
that's a
reach
great
out to
idea.
us and comments about anything regarding
ask.
vapes. We'll
We
try
have
to
Ask all the questions.
we'll try to figure it out. We'll discuss it at least.
Follow us
So-
on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
And subscribe to us on YouTube so you can be up to date on all of the things.
And come to
Ganja
Yoga with Kendra Guthrie, Ganja Yoga
Sunday
Tulsa.
mornings.
It's 15.
Yeah,
$15.
And it starts at 10:30. Like that's for that 30-minute social elevation hour, and then at 11 o'clock we start the class, and it ends at noon.
And it's chill.
So
It's
amazing.
the best. The best.
The best way.
The best in self-care.
Do you have any other, I think we kind of may have cut off some of your, any other chair poses that you feel, I know our necks sometimes from being on our phones, is there anything that as we close out the show that you want to leave us with, neck relaxations?
Yeah, like a couple of neck circles are really nice, but you want to broaden the shoulders. You really want to breathe into the heart, right? And then lift the shoulders up and then smooth them down and away and let that right ear start to get heavy towards that right shoulder. And then roll the chin down and the left ear towards the left shoulder. And you could do half circles or you could do full circles.
I'm sorry. I like halves.
Yeah. So everybody has that option. I like to keep it kind of optional, you know. There's a personal practice and we're not all built the same. And then another one that's really nice is just to like press your palms into the desk and like press your shoulders away, draw your ribs in. And you can do like a seated cow and cat here. You can breathe the ribs forward.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. That's
Yeah.
me when I'm popping my back though.
Nicole.
Thanks, Tiffany.
And then
my bad.
chair pigeon is another good one too.
Today, so.
So you can cross your leg too and do a chair pigeon. You could twist into it.
Oh, I do that too.
Yeah,
All the things I do to pop my back.
which we need to do.
I'm not like a poppy person.
And then you could
I have
also
to.
fold forward. And this also helps with anxiety. Like if you had a bad phone call or you have a meeting that you're like psyched up for,
That one's
you
important.
can just drop that head down, you know.
Or naps. Naps
Naps.
occasionally.
Yeah.
That's good. We should do that one.
That's my nausea pose.
Let's finish out with that one. Let's do a long that
Everybody-
for
everybody
our
do your-
exit. Yeah.
Your best nap.
Yes, let's do
pose.
our best nap pose.
Because mine is this way.
I'm gonna cuddle Michelle a little bit.
We're really doing it. You guys. I absolutely love it. So, thanks for watching.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Yes,
Thank you.
And also Bison products, we will have that posted in the links. We love Bison. That was amazing.
Fantastic.
I cannot wait for that episode.
Yes, with
We
Brandy.
have lots of
Yeah, it's gonna
questions.
be really great.
And thank you, Kendra.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you,
ladies.
Kendra.
Yeah, thanks for letting me sit in the chair again.
Oh my god.
What was your favorite part of the show?
Here we go.
I really liked talking to you about your judging experience too, you know, and then the different aspects of topicals and tension relief throughout the week.
Me too.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're my favorite part of this episode.
I know. I love when Kendra's around. She's just so like
Calming.
yeah, perfect to have on for our third episode. Like just to like we can trust you to like lead us the right way.
Yeah, I like to be a good guy.